All right, good day. It's Ingrid, and I'm here to share with you some weekend wake-up ideas, or maybe it's any day of the week, for the lower body. And I wanted to work with, today we worked with some internal and external rotation in the leg in our Pilates and strength class. So internal rotation would be turning my knee inward, external is turning it outward. And there's generally a lot more movement outward than there is inward with the leg. So I'm working in my hip socket and I'm opening and going internal with that movement. So we start out just kind of moving that leg with my toes on the floor, internal or external, internal, external, internal, and just getting that movement to start. Then we added a little bit of, and I would go to the other side too, and I've got my chair here for stability, but I could also up the ante and do all of my movements without my hand on the chair. So I'm going to turn the leg outward, do that external rotation. I just did some nice lifts here. So I wanted to see how that felt and get a little bit more of that inside of the leg working, which goes along with my deep front line I've been working with, right? That deep front line is definitely the inner leg as well. So I've been working with that fascia line if you want to check back in the videos or check into my classes that I've been doing the last few weeks. So that internal rotation, get that nice, external rotation, get that nice lift. And then bring my foot back to the floor. I would do the other side, but I can also work with that internal rotation and take that leg back behind me. So I'm going to be, without really thinking about it, in order to take my leg out at a 45 degrees back here, I'm actually internally rotating already. And where I'm going to feel that is not so much in the inside of the leg, but in order to lift, I've got to work the outside of my hip and my glute a little bit. I'm going to do these nice lifts here. And again, I can take my hands away. Then this leg also gets a lot of nice stability work going on. So doing little kickbacks here, a little bit of bar work, I guess they probably would call it, and getting those legs nice and warmed up. So then we can take that all the way into the Pilates footwork, take the heels together, and we can work with the lower leg a little bit. But here I am already externally rotated in both legs. So I would have done the other side. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet here. And I would work with this movement, shins forward, bending the knees, letting my hips drop, getting the lower body ready here. And then we, of course, can add on to that. We can come down, lift the heels, see if we can keep the heels together, straighten the knees, and drop the heels. Bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten the knees, drop the heels. That's just one direction to go. And then we can go the other direction. Lift the heels, bend the knees, reach the heels toward the floor, and then straighten. Come up, bend the knees, reach the heels down, and come to straight. Let's do that one more time. Up, bend the knees, reach the heels down, and straighten. So there we go. I've gotten everything. I'm going to come back into parallel with my feet, but I've gotten some movement going with my hip socket. I'm doing that internal and external rotation. I'm strengthening in both of those places, and then I'm working kind of with the whole, both legs together and working with those Pilates footwork things. So hope that helps you out and hope to see you in class soon. Thanks.